Happy Sunday, guys! If you've been a subscriber for a while, you might be one of those people who have been asking us if we could please bring back the Sunday breakfast videos. Basically, we used to post a video every Sunday morning with just me and David sitting around chatting about this and that, more like a hang out with us kind of video. So we miss these videos too, but we feel like this might not be the right platform for that video, so we have an idea. I'm not sure if I've told you this before, but we've actually started a podcast. It's a movie podcast about our favorite movies and recommendations, and we're thinking of maybe starting another podcast too. So this other one would be about more everyday stuff, just me and David sitting around, hanging out to you guys and talking about life. So I have a favor to ask of you. It would mean the world to us if you wanted to go listen to the podcast we already have and tell us if you like the format. Would you like us to make another one about everyday life stuff? There's a link in the description. We would super appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Let's get back to the program. My go-to super easy, healthy, cheap and yummy dinner obsessions for autumn. Every week we cook a huge amount of one dish, enough to make it last for an entire week for the both of us, and then the next week we will move on to one of the other dishes. Cook, eat, repeat. Feel great. Let's take a look. Don't let the word stew fool you. This is some seriously delicious comfort food. And you can vary it in a million different ways. Sometimes I use butternut squash, sometimes sweet potatoes, sometimes chickpeas instead of lentils, but always spicy. You can have it with rice or bread or some other grain if you like to make it heartier, but we usually just have it on its own. It's definitely satisfying enough in itself. This dish is such a staple in our home and so easy to make. Throw everything in a big pot and let it cook on its own. Store in your fridge and just heat it up. Congee, food fit for kings. Basically, it's just rice cooked until it falls apart, like a rice porridge or rice gruel. Again, it doesn't sound all that sexy when you describe it as a gruel, but I'm telling you, it's the best. I like cooking the rice with lentils to get some healthy legumes in there, and I also love the taste combination of the nutty brown rice and the earthy little lentils. You can use white rice if you want to. I prefer the brown for health and taste reasons. This one is good to make on a day off since it does take a few hours to cook. Pop it in a pot, go watch a 3-hour movie and enjoy. Again, it's super versatile. Serve it with any type of veggies and seasonings. I like garlic sauteed green beans, broccoli and cabbage, with some kimchi and miso thrown in there too. It's an autumn classic, you guys, and it doesn't get much cheaper than this. Potatoes, root veggies, some sort of legumes, as much spicy mustard as you dare. Super easy to flavor with a homemade bouillon or good quality organic one. Tip: stay away from the bouillon cubes and go with an organic bouillon powder instead. Again, it's easy to just throw everything in a pot and let it take care of itself. We're not trying to impress anyone here, guys. Just cooking some healthy, cheap, easy food for the week, you know? But oh man, how yummy is this? As you might have noticed, I go a bit crazy for mushy, gooey things in autumn. One stew, one porridge, and one soup. That's what I have for you today. Serving everything in a big bowl, blowing and blowing on it because it's too hot to eat. That's the perfect autumn food in my opinion. Stuff that you crave to eat when the rain is beating down on your window, when the wind is howling, and you've just found a new anime series that you can't get enough of. Who's with me? Did you like this video? You know what to do. Hit me with a thumbs up and click subscribe. Also, I put a link in the description box for the recipes of these dinners if anyone is interested. And I am interested in knowing what your favorite autumn food is, so tell me in the comments or tag me on Instagram if you have any nice autumn food photos. Don't forget to check out our movie podcast and tell us what you think about it. It would mean the world to us. There's a link in the description. Okie dokie, talk to you soon, guys. Thank you for watching today. Ciao!